Hello and welcome to the Fisherman's News live studio, reporting live from BBC Studio. I'm only joking, I'm in my mum's basement. I'm not. But basically, I'm going to be honest, this is literally just a test live for the real live that is coming next Sunday. As you can see, it's a live streaming program, so that's what we're going to be doing. Anything can literally happen. If I fall off this chair, I'm going to be falling off the chair live on YouTube looking like an idiot. I have got chats, live chats, if you want to have a get involved and tell me what your thoughts are on the new look. But without further ado, I'm going to show you a little bit about what we're going to be doing in the lives so you can see it for yourself. But I'm going to have to roll the intro. Let's go. Here we are. Hopefully, there's people tuning in because I don't know. And like I say, I'm just here playing around just to make sure that I'm not going to get any mess ups next week. But I am excited to get live. Anyone that tuned in and saw the previous episodes, the way that I run the Fisherman's News last time, you would have seen that it was pre-recorded, it was scripted, it was a lot of hard work, put it that way, but it was a big editing time and I couldn't get it out as frequent as I wanted to. I needed the news to sort of stay as news, if you like. As things are happening, I want to be reporting on it. Now, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and say I'm going to be doing these every week. I want to be doing them every week, but it's all down to how much content I've got coming in. So if you guys are sending your catch reports, your scenics, your funny fisherman's fails, don't think we've lost that, and the traders sending in their news. As soon as I've got enough content to wrap an episode together, I'll be going live on the Sunday. I want this show to be part of the your Sunday routine, if you like. But don't worry, if you can't watch it live, these are going to store into YouTube, so they'll be able to they'll be there for you to watch whenever you want in your own time. But like I say, I'm just here to have a play around so we don't screw up next Sunday because I've got an absolute mega episode lined up. It's been building and building for the last week or so. And to be honest, I know I have been teasing it to say it's coming back live, but it finally is next Sunday. As you can see on my little overlays, they're called. I don't know. One thing I do need to mention is how I've made all of this possible, because for those of you that know me, I'm not very techy. I try my best to be, but I always need a helping hand, really. So I have basically got a lad, good mate of mine, who's actually watching right now. So I'm going to throw him in the deep end. Whiskey, he's been helping me out, get all set up to do a live stream, and then also the boys from Typography. So Elliot and his team, Elliot, Craig, all that team, they have made this possible, really. Me and Elliot had a chat and it was like, oh, it'd be mega if we could go live with it. He watches something called the United Stand. Don't know why, don't know who supports Man United, but no, I do actually. But he watches it all the time like religion. And he was like, Scott, you're made to do it live. Everyone wants to see you. And it sort of blossomed from there and he was like, right, let's do it. So that's how I've made this possible, really. So a big shout out to Elliot and Craig and all the Sit Boys, and of course you, Whiskey, who I know is moderating the comments. I keep going to point in the wrong direction. But anyway, I'm going to have a little play around with a few of the keys, more so me just learning, because I'm going to do everything at the touch of a button here. I'm going to, let me tell you how the show's going to run. So basically, yeah, we're going to be taking in comments, we're going to be running live polls based on stuff that we're talking around, but also we've got that same structure that the Fisherman's News represents, the video format, if you like, of a magazine. That's where it all started. I thought that everyone had sort of lost a place to appear, even though social media was there. Unless you've got a big, large following, you can't really get your pictures out. So I started to think back, well, how did I do it? What did I love about and becoming a part of the carp fishing community? And it was the magazines. I love nothing more than running down to the local shop on a Wednesday, Carp Talk, to grab the Carp Talk magazine and have a read through it. And see if I'd made the pages. And most of the time, because I'm a sick angler, I had made it, you know. But it weren't all just about seeing if I was in there. I wanted to read about everything. It was all about, you'd see some of your angling heroes in there. Then you'd see your average Joe Blogs, young kids, old men, everyone from the trade, the Angling Trust, the Environment Agency. Everyone was all in one place together as a community. And I feel like social media has given everyone such a powerful sort of marketing at their hands. Everyone has just got their own page now and they just promote themselves. So there's nowhere really that is a big community apart from the Fisherman's News. We're here. That's what it's about. Here we go. Someone's dropped the comment in. Not your average. Hello, bro. How's it going? Not your average angler. Nice one, mate. Just in case you're only just tuning in, mate, we are just running a test and I'm giving a few people the rundown of what the show's going to be about. But yeah, basically, it's all about community. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a sort of safe community for all anglers, whether you're, whether it's Tom Maker catching big carp or whether it's, Joe Blogs from Liverpool who's caught a fish, on his local park lake. Hasn't took the best photo, but it's good enough for the Fisherman's News. Everybody makes the Fisherman's News. But anyway, the structure of the program is going to be exactly the same as you knew it if you'd previously watched it. If you haven't, listen up. So you're going to have all the big news, which is all them big standout captures that are getting sent in or jumping up to us on social media. You're going to have your fisherman's fails, the funny videos, almost you being framed with me commentating and watching them for the first time as well, might I add, because this sort of gets put together for me. And they will catch me off by, so you're going to get to see my reactions to these funny videos. You've got the trade news section, which is basically anything that you guys might want to know that's going on in the trade. So that could be from a bait company dropping a new product. It could be from, a tackle company dropping a new film that's coming out on their YouTube. It can be from the Angling Trust. We've got some good stuff coming in the first episode from the Trust. The Trust has, got some big news that's going on in the background that not a lot of people know about. It could be the transfer window's open and someone's gone to so-and-so company. We'll cover all that in the trade news. Then we've also got my Super 6, which is basically me picking 3 adult winners from the catch reports that I've been getting sent in on the WhatsApp. And how to send it in is down on the bottom. That's the WhatsApp number. I'll come to that in a bit, actually. We're doing the adults, third, second and first prize. And obviously there's mega prizes to be won. Same for the juniors. We'll still do the special mentions. What else have we got? We've got the Scenics, which is going to be winning prizes for. Here we go. Yes, Fisherman's News, bro. We've got the Scenics that you can still send in and win prizes for. And then I'll be delving into the moon, into the weather. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the weather because this is how interactive this is going to be. So if I do this, I can pull the weather up. I can do this. I can go to, 1 second, trying to look around my internet, my laptop, sorry. So yeah, I can basically go like this and we can see what the weather is. So you know what, let's have a look. So I'm going down to Reading this week, tomorrow. We've got high pressure, 1030 millibar. Yeah. But yeah, pretty overcast, still double figures Monday night. Quite warm, happy days. But not just the weather, we're going to be jumping in to the moon. Here we go. So where are we at the minute? We are on the, 1 second, I can interact with this as well. Again, this is what I say, people. This is me learning as well. So we've got the 12th there. So what is that? What is that moon? Yeah, so we're just coming past the full moon, aren't we? Here we go. It's a waning gibbous. Not that that means absolutely anything. Look, if you're a moon believer, you're a moon believer. But I always just say, whether it works or not, or whether there's something in it or not, as long as you can take confidence from it, that is all you need. Anyway, back to me in the studio. But yeah, I'm going to sign off pretty soon because I'm hoping that we have, here we go, so grateful for this channel. we've recently gone full time and chasing the angling dream. Couldn't do it without the support and drive of my followers. So thank you. Oh, cheers, mate. That means a lot. Not your average angler. Where was he at? Yeah. I'm going to tune out in a minute because this was just me testing a few things, making sure the stream's all set up for next Sunday. Please tune in. We've got a great show incoming, and hopefully I can get one out every Sunday or every other Sunday at the latest. I want to try and keep this as current as we can. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to come on and do. Make sure I test it. If you want to get your catch reports coming in, the WhatsApp numbers across the bottom of the screen here. I'll get used to this. Across the bottom of the screen, all you have to do is send it a thumbs up, and then it will send you a blank catch report, and that's where you can send your scenic shots for prizes, your catch reports for prizes, your funny fisherman's fails. You've got to tune into these fails. Oh my god, they're going to be brilliant. But yeah, that's about all you need to know. Keep your eyes on social media this week. Spread the word if you can, please do, because this is all about, you know, bringing all of the carp fishing community together, thinking about everyone in the Joe Public. This is what I think is going to be great for the fishing community, to bring us all back together in one place. And also, you know, you might pick up something that you want to know about. You know, social media, scrolling through that feed, it goes past real quick, and if you miss it, you've missed it. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to learn how to log off of this stream now. If you hear me still in the background and I haven't gone offline, it's because I've messed it up. I was supposed to wear a headset, but I thought, you know what? That's probably pretty dodgy, because there could be a fire alarm going off in the background and I'll just be here live on YouTube just getting burnt down. But right, I'm going to try and log off. But thanks for tuning in if you have. I hope you enjoy the show next Sunday. That is going to be Sunday the 19th, 7 o'clock. Spread the word, set your reminders. But like I say, don't worry if you can't make the live show, because it will be getting stored on YouTube for everyone to enjoy in their own time. So yeah, hopefully this is going to stop the live stream. We shall see. Bye guys. Do I want to reconnect? Your stream will stop and you will no longer